Well, howdy folks, welcome back. The Old Wood Shop. Those of you that watch this channel may remember about a week ago we had a bowl that one of our rookie turners had made a mistake and cut through the bottom, made it too thin. So his identity is not being made known for security reasons, but I thought probably the best action here to take was to dispose of this bowl. It had a hole in it about the size of a silver dollar, a little bigger, and there was no good way to patch it up because the wood was so thin, perhaps a 1/16 of an inch. There wasn't really any way you could do it. So I was sort of wondering what to do when one of our longtime viewers who lives in North Carolina contacted me and said, boy, she really liked it and she'd be willing to take it if I would just glue that center back in there. And she didn't care. She just kind of was emotionally attached to the darn thing. So I decided to give it a try. The biggest problem was the inside. I knew there was no way you could make the inside look good unless you cut the whole inside out, put another bottom on it. Didn't want to do that because like the graining in the wood. So I put a new bottom on it, and it doesn't fit perfectly. I couldn't get the bowl really flat and square, and I was concerned of whether I could actually establish a center. That stuff worked out pretty good. So I would say the recovery is about 80%. The bowl I think will look all right, especially if you keep something in the bottom of it. So here's what we are at this point. And being as we showed what happened, and there might be some people that wonder, well, did you decide to keep the darn thing or not? So we did, and I've cleaned it up. I turned the plug over, and this is very thin right in here, perhaps a 1/16 of an inch, but I was able to carefully glue it in there and then carefully try to blend it in here. And I would say that well, it won't be any trick to see what happened. So we're ready here. We're going to put some sanding sealer on, and then we're going to eventually put some finish on here, some tung oil, and send it off to North Carolina, where we have a benefactor who promises to give it a good home. I told her she should not get emotionally involved with these pieces, but as it happened, she was here at World Headquarters while we were making it, and so she feels a certain affinity toward this particular turning, and we here at World Headquarters, we don't take orders, but this seemed like a case of something that well, we could probably honor that request. So So that's what we're doing. And this is the sanding sealer. The bottom, and I think for clarification, I'm becoming convinced that this bowl is actually walnut. I've been calling it something else. I stand corrected. So, for whatever that's worth. So, here we are. We're gonna end up with a bowl after all. I'm not sure how it's gonna look. Whoops, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Perhaps won't look too bad after dark. We'll see how it goes. I think it was a nice bowl to begin with. It had three lobes here. It was kind of the crotch of a tree. So that's life in the semi-fast lane for the wood turner. We're never quite sure what kind of what kind of problems we're going to be faced with. So, although this piece, we were not able to disguise the mistake, but like I say, in dim light, and if you keep the center pretty well covered, it may make sense to have something like this. We still have some of that really unusual graining in the bottom, so we were able to save at least part of that. So life is still good here at World Headquarters, and if you get a chance, you might want to stop and visit. We get a lot of tourists here, and so I think, take a look on the back side here. We might try and put another coat on there. This actually came out quite a lot better than I thought it would. Like I said, I think I'd give it a grade of about 80. Perhaps a C or a C minus. It was questionable whether we'd ever be able to make it round again, whether we could ever actually find the center so we could actually spin it up and turn it. And I was pleasantly surprised that we were able to do that. So some good things happened. Okay, so that's the Coda sanding sealer, and I think we'll let it go with that, and hopefully hopefully we can shine it up a little bit, and it will will look all right. I'm gonna just leave it spin here for a while. So, folks, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day.